you're unionized, you're specialized in something, or you're teaching one of these amazing schools within the country, and you're protected.
Yeah, I've made more. This is a sad part that we
Yeah.
live in a world where all I do is give people drinks, and I make more than a teacher does. That sucks. You know,
Well, that's the way it is. That's how unfortunate.
I in fact, it's kind of scary that what I do, I make more than people who have certain white collar jobs. And these people had to go get their masters and everything, and all I'm doing is just serving people drinks. That we live in that kind of world, dude. You know,
It's true.
these
It's true.
people, they America's not a meritocracy. You know, that's the sad part.
That whole, American dream is all bullshit.
And
You
to
know.
anybody listening to us live, I am not gonna lend you money. Okay, yeah.
So this guy, he's divorced. He's in Atlanta. With his ex-wife and
Hmm.
his two kids. She's a teacher. He doesn't make shit. Teachers generally don't make shit.
Yeah, they make
So,
garbage.
so obviously he's divorced, and he has to pay alimony. He has to pay child support.
Oh
So what is nothing from nothing? Not a damn thing.
man,
You know. So he's struggling right now. He's struggling, and the dude, he doesn't deserve this shit. He
yeah.
can't
No,
say it. He tells me this is what he told me. He told me a few weeks back. He said that his his ex-wife has a guy in the house that he's paying the mortgage.
that shit is crazy.
I couldn't believe that statement. I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, I'm paying for the mortgage, and this guy is fucking my ex-wife in the house that I'm paying for." It's
And
insane.
that just sucks. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I feel for him, man, because like he already doesn't make shit, and now he he has to deal with that nonsense, and now he's like a grown man. He can't pay for what he needs to pay for, and he's a struggle. It's a huge struggle.
you know, it just and the fact that you have these judges, right? Like the courts are screwed up.
Yeah,
You know, you have the courts that just it's like they
you
don't
be
give it.
right, man.
It's like you get punished for marrying the wrong person, for having the wrong, you know, mother or father, you know, to make child with. My English, my bad, people out there. But yeah, it's like people are getting
No, it's
punished for
okay.
these things, and it's just like,
The
why
thing
can't?
is, like, the law. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the
No, go
law
ahead.
is always going to be on a female side, no matter what. So
Yeah,
you better have, a lot of money, a lot of backup, because you're going to take a hit. You're going to take a hit.
I see. For example, I see guys who they work so many hours, right? They work like I've seen guys who do overtime and all this crazy stuff, and it's just like you don't see them, and then they ask me, "Can I borrow them money?" You know,
Yeah,
I see people do a lot of what you call it, under the table jobs
yeah.
because of these type of situations.
Because they'll
You know,
they'll fucking mentally fuck you up, dude. I've been hearing all these stories about women divorcing guys or guys divorcing women since I was maybe in elementary and up.
yeah,
Because guys will come up to you and they don't even know you that well, but when a guy has problems, he doesn't know you, but he's gonna tell you his problems.
yeah.
And it's so bad. Over the years, I hate so much shit. The example that I gave you just a few seconds ago was only one of the million stories I've heard where women just like tore a hole in this guy's body, man. It's unbelievable.
There are really some evil, screwed up people out here, man.
Definitely.
You know, and that makes me think about how you have a lot of people drinking, but it's January, and there's always like a theme for people who want to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Like sober October. So this one, since it's January, is dry January. You ever heard about it?
No, it's first time.
Yeah. So dry January is just when people they take this whole like it's like a New Year's resolution, and then they just like choose not to drink for the whole month.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
And unfortunately, we're living in a pandemic.
Yeah.
There was almost a government slaughter, so a lot of people failed it, like just on the 6th day.
Yeah.
So that's what an insurrection will do to people. And for you folks out there that were doing like dry January, don't worry, don't beat yourself up. Okay, it's supposed to be fun, But I will say, there are benefits to like not drinking a lot. Like dry skin, better liver, better sex
Yeah.
drive, mental health, alertness. I mean,
Very true.
I'm sorry. It impacts your mental health positively. That's what I was trying to say. You know?
And you never want to do you never want to overdo a lot anything. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. You have to do everything in moderation.
Yeah, but you know why?
Yeah.
You want to know why a lot of people have become, I don't know if substance abusers is the right word or alcoholic, but a lot of reason why people.
Situation.
Yeah, I would say also because people hate their kids, dude. Yes, and okay, not hate their kids, but the kids are stressful because
Yeah.
of the school, like the online schools.
Yeah.
Helping the kids with these like with the work. It's like things
Yeah.
look different now. Like mathematics looks different. You can't even do 2 + 2 = 4. You got to explain why 2 + 2 = something. And it's like for every like homework that the parent has to help their kid out, they have to take a shot or two because it's just crazy.
Wow.
Like I've seen parents who just went nuts because just dealing with online schooling is just irritating,
Yeah.
And then there's people who don't really like their significant other,
Yeah.
and so now it's making them like be around their husband and wife, and then
For a
now
very long time.
yeah, and now they're getting to know who they just married, and people can't stand each other.
Yeah.
Even like celebrities. What's his face? Kanye West and
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
So I hear they're divorcing because, I mean Kanye.
Well, to tell you honestly, he did that to himself, bro.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, they were gonna get divorced because he's on a mental trip, man. And he's stable. Generally, Kardashians.
Sorry, you're cutting out. Sorry.
I said that white people are generally opportunists,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the Kardashians in the mix,
Yeah.
and they're like extremely opportunists, bro. So they're just gonna they see that you like them, and they're gonna look at you like dollar signs, and they're gonna fuck you over. So it's bound to happen to him, because they have no talent. The guys, they just do crazy shit, and they have, they're famous for it, and they get money for it. That's their get down.
Yeah. Has any black person ever like survived any of them? Because
No, not really.
Reggie Bush lost his trophy after,
Yeah,
um, yeah, Kanye went. He was always nuts, but he went on a deep end.
yeah,
Lamar Odom did crack.
yeah,
Oh, talking about Lamar Odom, right?
yeah.
Did you know that in the summer he's gonna have a boxing match?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's gonna have a boxing match.
With who?
I don't know. It doesn't say who, but he signed on for a boxing match over the summer, and I feel for this guy, man. I don't know what happened to him. He happens to come from like the same neighborhood I come from,
Yeah.
and I don't. It's it's always weird when I see someone like my age, our age, doing
Yeah.
crack,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
because it's like,
Well, what would make you do that?
yeah, as a kid, we people used to make fun of crack, the crackheads, such and such,
Yeah.
and I
Even
see
in hip
people
hop.
who are younger doing crack, and it's just like,
Wow.
this is a dangerous drug, right?
Yeah.
But and I feel sorry. Did you know what's going on in Oregon?
No.
So like in Oregon, you can actually do crack in front of, like, out in the open.
Really.
Yeah, you can't. They basically,
The U.S. is going down to the fucking toilet, man.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's crazy.
You see,
Wow.
when they do these laws, they don't take into account many different things. So they just like, okay, everyone, we decriminalized drugs in Oregon, and yeah, have at it. Just like the whole bail reform thing. Okay,
Yeah.
nobody has to pay for bail, but then there's some people who should not be on the streets anyway.
Anyway. Yeah.
Like rapists, stuff like that, people who assaulted people. Why would you just let them back out on the street?
And that's where it comes in, where they're not educated, or they they got in for white privilege, and they just don't give a fuck, and they're just looking at the money aspect, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm like, are you serious? You just let these people out? And I guess I understand why people don't like de Blasio in that regard, because, you know, people are out here working hard, and then you have other people who could leave jail, and then tomorrow they're at a hotel, they get Met tickets, they get free food. It's just like, what kind of world
Yeah,
are we living in,
I
where
know.
the person who works real hard keeps getting screwed over constantly, and if you are poor, you can't. They don't want you to reach that lower middle class ever.
Ever.
You know, and I guess that's one of the problems why they hate the Democrats, the conservative people, and I'm talking about the poor ones, not the rich ones who are full of crap. You know,
Yeah.
talking about. I don't want to get sued for saying this. Okay, toxic relationships. There we go.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre. I saw a picture of him. He just got home. He had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah. I heard about that.
Do you think it might have to do with stress with his relationship, the divorce he's going through with his wife, his
I
ex-wife,
mean,
or
it could be. I mean, Dre's been out in the public for quite some time. You know, um, it could be that. It could be other things. It could be like family, or career. But yeah, I saw some snippet of information where I was on the internet, and I saw that she told the judge that she needed $50,000 for dry cleaning every month.
yeah? I hope she doesn't get too much
I'm
money,
like,
man.
that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't get too much money. I hope. I
Like I
hope
said, the law is always going to be on female side, always.
you're right. I hope, because this reminds me of that time when the judge made Nas pay $50,000 a month. I believe
To
in
Khalees.
alimony to Khalees.
Um,
It just sucks, man. So that's why
I Yeah,
people are afraid to get married, and I'm not even sure
yep,
how protected a person can be if they do a prenup.
yeah,
But I don't know. And that's one of the reasons why men are like not getting married anymore, because it's not worth it.
yeah. It's not. It's really not. Unless it's like the female's there and she wants to do it, and some religious way, and that's the reason why she wants it. But a lot of these women out here, they're just looking out to protect themselves only,
Yeah,
and they're looking at it like, if something happens to this marriage, I'm always going to be protected. I'm always going to get some money out of it.